All right, welcome back. Now, time for us to talk about our business of today. Now, when you hear the phrase or the sentence, youth are the leaders of tomorrow, you still believe in them? Yes or no? So that's now why we're actually bringing this casual guest inside the studio for us to talk about are youth really the leaders of tomorrow? Because if you go back history, you go see, say, a lot of our leaders or our, if you put them, old leaders now, they actually start at a very young age. Now, look at Shehu Shagari. He actually became the federal legislator at the age of 30. Imagine, and also a minister at the age of 35. Now, nowadays, you see youths that they use them as political talks and plenty other instruments to actually disrupt elections. And a lot of people, they come outside talk, say, youths are not ready to take over political seats in Nigeria. Truly, make we believe them. We get a Kajat person inside the house, in a political analyst, and in a person where they actually bring youth together to actually support them in their political journey. Join me, welcome Nejeeb, Bello inside the studio.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Good to have you.
So straight to the point, do you consider, okay, let's just start from, what is the age bracket where person could call, say, you be youth? Because they see people, they'll tell you that I'm still strong, I'm still a youth.
Yes.
At 75, they're still strong and they're still youthful. So how would you go determine the age?
The truth be say, basically, for developed countries, youth not just between 15 and 25. That's just it.
Developed countries.
Yes.
We are no longer youth. You are not a
No. He said, he said developed country. We are developing.
The truth be say, another feature of being a youth, now when, you know, they're independent as an individual, they look for work, you know, if you feed yourself, you know, if you make decisions of your life for yourself. So for developing countries, the age bracket for youth is usually between 18 and 35. And that is where Nigerian youths fall in. So that's the definition of youth.
Wow. For that means between 18 and 35. Then that means we are being ruled by the ancients.
So I want us to take it from this angle. Now, recently, you actually organized a gathering of Nigerian youths where they're interested in changing the political situation in Nigeria. Tell us the outcome of that meeting.
Yeah, the outcome so far of that meeting are the decisions we then reach. You know, people talk about how they want to enter government, waiting they want to make the laws change, you know, the kind of things where they want to provide. They even talk about how them feel begin impact for their society now, so that by the time you reach, make them choose leaders, them feel present themselves. So those are the rules. We gather about almost 30 different decisions where we want to share with other youths around Nigeria to say, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? So that is, and we want the whole process to be democratic. No few of us go sit down and say, we don't go sit down, we don't decide for everybody. No. We go take those decisions, we go share them with everybody and say, okay, you wait no day with us for this meeting, you wait there Abuja waiting, I think. And at the end of the day, we reach general consensus and drive with that.
You know, so our people, they always talk and say, the thing where small picking, even if you climb on top tree, the thing where small picking, if you see when you climb on top tree, elderly person, even if you sit down for floor, you go feel see them. Now, we get a lot of things where they happen for inside our country. We get a lot of recycled leaders. We get a lot of leaders we don't grow one, twice. They don't occupy a political position more than 3 times. Now, if you look at all these youth, they talk, so everybody gets waiting the one make government do, waiting they talk, so they feel do when they read their seat. But when they get into that position, it's a different ball game.
Yes.
That's now why they get a lot of politicians with their manifesto, they talk a different thing.
Then they come inside.
When they come inside. Now you feel say the youth go feel handle the pressure, the situation of things, because now from outside they see them. If you enter inside, they go realize say a lot of things not the way we think say they. But some people know if you come outside, tell us. Because they don't want to make the public panic.
Exactly.
They don't know how we go take understand and process the information. You feel say our youths are matured enough to handle certain positions politically in our system?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. You get different Nigerian youths where they're in different positions, in their late 20s, in their early 30s, in societies where we allow for that kind of a thing. Like 2 years ago, a report of one girl with the UK, she done the council. She done the lead her council at about 21 years old. That's in the UK. in Nigeria, they no go even forgive her that chance. So we have the people, but our laws no allow.
Now our laws or,
yes,
no, the people no they no put themselves out to that extent.
No,
because if they say that law,
yes.
our law no they agree make somebody who is above 18 years old to come out and campaign.
Where you want campaign for? Our laws state that. I even refreshed the laws this morning. You have to be at least 40 to run for president. You have to be at least 35 to run for Senate.
Yes.
You have to be at least 30 to run for House of Reps. Even State House of Assembly. I did surprised. I even think I go see 25. State House of Assembly, you need to be 35. Not even the... So we need to, first and foremost, these laws have to go. Because no matter how intelligent you did, no matter how mature you did, mentally or anything, the laws don't talk, say, you know fit.
All right, we need to leave our phone lines open for people way out there if you want to call us. Tell us what you think if our youths actually get the opportunity or the chance to rule us come 2019. Our phone numbers, they're officially open and 012-772-195, typing at 012-777-7195 or 012-778-195. Call us on our toll-free number, that's 0800 Wazobia TV. Our youths, are they the leaders of tomorrow?
All right. Well, I wish I could just say, when we come back from this particular break, we will continue with more questions with our guests, because this topic, I know, is a very interesting topic, but today, time seems not to be our friend. We'll go back break now. We need to go to our newsroom. We will be back very shortly.
Good morning, my beautiful country people. How are they? Yes, now the Papa informate on top of the Good Morning Naija show. We don't bring fun again this wonderful Monday morning. My name, Nejeeb Ogunlade. On top of our very first story, now we don't hear say we Nigerian Air Force, and then our special force, we say then they fight from the air. Yes, we don't hear say they don't come destroy one Boko Haram base where we say been there inside the Sambisa forest. They come out here and say this base where we say them destroy. So now where we say then they do their planning and strategy, and where they call them logistics base. Now, inside statements, we say them bring come out. So, the talk person, the director of talk person, Air Commodore Olatokunbo Ademola, being here, say this is what we say them do so, say the informate so, say na special intelligence, na in launch them that informate, and in fact, say na the efforts part of the Operation Lafia and Dole for inside Sambisa Forest, na in can do this one for May 16. According by the statement also, they been say this the special intelligence mission where we say they on top this level. So they been review the place where we say this and they go grip people been there. When they plan all the things where we say they won't do them, they strategize after they don't plan them now. So they use they been use air attack, destroy the base where we say they did. And in fact, we say by the time they look from up from the sky, so they see one black motor plus some I know go grip people where we say they gather inside one place. They plan for Sambisa Forest. Now, with Delta State Governor Okowa, now we don't hear say don't come out squeeze face big time. On top the gist where we saying they hear, as we hear say, some people say they been one find how to take a pursue Buhari come out from in chair and through soldier people. Or them been they call that kind of strategy coup d'etat. Now, Mr. Okowa been they launched this one to Tory people yesterday. I say me here say any politician where we say they toast to any soldier person made them can't do this badness pursue come out Buhari from his chair. Say this one the person are enemy of Uyobodo. This is what we say Oga Okowa been here and so. Now, during one Christian event, what we say they do for Benin City for Edo State. All right, Mr. Okowa herself, don't come out to the ginger or Uyobodo people. Say, make them find how to go take day united. Make everybody come together, fight this kind of badness. And in fact, say the main thing where we say President Muhammadu Buhari be need right now, serious prayers. Still on top of this one also, yesterday the Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Tuko Brutai, said don't come out, squeeze face big time on top of this church informates. And in fact, it may come out and say anybody where we say that begin to think of this idea, but their father to take end them quick, because if they grab those kind of people, so the kind of punishments where we say they go give them, so their mouth no go fit talk them. Now, we don't hear say the Edo State command of the Nigerian Customs Service will be say they inside Benin now. They don't come out and say they may not do some kind plenty destruction. Say chicken, turkey, all these poultry products, say they don't destroy them. And this one, the money will be say they on top of them, they're about 14 million naira. Now, they explain say these poultry products, the way we say they destroy, so the thing been there inside 2,750 cartons. And in fact, in one big truck, now they pack everything inside and before they grab the truck. Now we hear say now for Friday now in the Baba, and now the Comptroller General of Customs Compliance team now in Bab this one. When they supervise the way we say they go destroy these poultry products, we hear say the National Coordinator and one of the organs inside the Comptroller General's team, and that one Customs Ahmed Azarema, and the man being here. So this one we say they do so this one a part of the things where we say the federal government don't order them, especially the fact where we say they don't stop to they bring about foreign products inside Wiobodo. Still on top of this one also, we hear say the National Coordinator self say they've been inspect 3 trucks where we said in Kolobi, and inside this truck where we said in Kolobi, so they've been see about 640 bags of foreign rice, 1,147 cartons of drugs where we said they never stamp, and 3 motor plus different automobile spare parts, different spare parts of different motors inside these trucks. Now, moving on into Lagos State, so yes, we don't hear say people will be say they rescue people. Rescuers now, they don't come out and say they don't pull out another dead body from that 3-story building where we say collapse for Ilasamaja area of Lagos State for Thursday. Now, inside states, until we said them bring comot yesterday, now the general manager of the emergency agency inside Wiburu Emergency Joint Body, Adeshina Tiamiu, mean they explain the dead body, so now for Saturday night, then they see the dead body. Now, Oga Tiamiu said, this one we said they don't find, so the number of people we said don't buy on top of this level, said they don't enter 4. While those we said them being rescued and been saved, they still there alive, say now 19. They never yet identified the dead body, but they don't carry the dead body go the State Environmental Health Monitoring Unit inside the mainland hospital mortuary. Now, we also this building where we say collapse, it been day 2 to 4, Richard Abimbola Street, and we also they don't build the building now for 3 months. Moving on into small business story now, moving on to Delta State, yes, all these small businesses, small and medium enterprises, a mini tailor, a mini cook, all these small businesses. Now, Delta State been come out here and say them been released over 784 million naira. They can't share them, give about 5,911 people in the last 2 years on top of this small and medium scale enterprise business matter. Now, person will be saying this one for Asaba, that one at the Delta State capital. Now, one of the organs of the joint body, Mrs. Shimite Bello, has she been there expressed this money where we say then share so now through small societies, cooperative societies, and where we say these people fit relate to, then they use take share them. Now, Mrs. Bello been there expressed the people where we say benefit from this one also, say all these traders then they there, people where we say they sell tomato, then they sell onion, then they sell pepper. Farmers people where we say they get cotton industry. And so all these ones now including 400 women and young people. And I mean, you say all these people so they mean participate inside different skills acquisition. So they mean they teach them how to learn all these things. And now everything now from the state government. Also, she been there, so all the people we say being chocolate from this one, so they been get better records, better paper on understanding on how they go fit to create more money for themselves because of all the better teachings and learnings where we say them been learn from the joint body. And for my last story now, moving on into Egypt. We don't hear say the Obonge lawyer inside Egypt. Don't come out here and say 48 of this I know go gree people from ISIS join body now. Say they don't carry all of them go one military court. So these people we say they carry enter the military court so they been get hand inside those 3 gua where we say shell for the Coptic churches inside Egypt. Now, inside states, until we said they bring comot yesterday, the name of the lawyer, so Oga Nabil Sadek, been they explain some of these people, we say them bab so some of them be organs within this ISIS and go Grecian body, and in fact, they don't form their own small groups inside Cairo, plus the southern province of Kenya to do this badness, what we say they do inside the churches. Now, they been Oga Sadek also been they explain this and go Greek people. say na them they responsible for the crime of the 8 police officers wey be say this one wey be say shele for the checkpoint for around that desert area inside Egypt for January. Now 31 of these people wey be say them grab so say right now them in dey inside Olokpa net, while the remaining so say them in dey pursue them, they still never catch them. However, now more than 70 people now in kpai from that boa wey be say shele inside the churches for Cairo in December, as well as the badness wey be say shele for Tanta and Alexandra for April. And we ask now ISIS now raise and say, yes, now we they responsible. Now we they behind the badness, we say shele inside these various areas. All right, and that not information don't bring for again this wonderful morning. Yes, and don't forget to on top any other kind of information for Wazobia TV. Our website's always there, www.wazobiatv.tv. Make we enter our weather studios, make we see how weather will be for us this beautiful morning. My name, Nejeeb Ogunlade.
All right, welcome back. Yes, we still get Nejeeb Bello inside the house, and we still talk about youth and participation in politics in Nigeria. Now, just quickly, I just need to ask you this question, taking clues from waiting Rochas Okorocha come outside talk. In Thomas I talk saying, the leaders, they not feel afford to hand over the next generation because of what we get at the moment. We get a lot of ethnic wahala, religious wahala, and zoning of political offices as still the order of the day. We need to actually hand over to the next generation when we don't get a united and prosperous nation. Is it that they not feel, say, the youths can actually handle the problems of Nigeria?
Maybe I'll just hinge my question based on what we're saying. You know, that's what Rocha said, that they feel as if the youth cannot take. But another antecedent is that we have not had a good experience, even with the little ones that we have seen that have entered into politics. The very classic example is that man from Edo State. Deji, what's his name now? And he did not represent well. Are we prepared? Or would this kind of, do they have a basis to talk like this?
The problems we Rochas Okorocha don't they holler about, now the problems we them cause. Not be the problems we cause. Then they talk about regionalization, tribalism, religious. Now them they gather people together, say, that man not be our person. Make we do like that. Now them they cause these problems. And we they talk, say, because when we do this meeting, some of the youths, especially the female ones, talk, say, we must enter there and end this issue of tribalism. Say, for government, for instance, you want to appoint ministers, say you must look, say, okay, one man must come from here, one man must come from here, this tribe must be there. Whether it's Sabi, Sabi, we must get one man from Katsina, we have to end them. Look at the SSS recruitment we do. Almost half of the people they recruit come from Katsina State because president.
And do you think the youths are actually in the right position to solve this issue?
Exactly. They have the energy, they have the zeal, and they see the problems. You see, a lot of the problems where they happen because of these decisions, they affect them, Rocha. So, them, they are bulletproof Jeep, they ride around. Now, still the people where they hustle, the young people where they ground, they try to do their businesses. If people say, okay, we want born house, people shops, now still these people they go born. If they say, oh, Muslim, Christian, now still us, it they affect. So we know these problems. We feel these problems every day. Them, they just feel, say, we create them and it don't serve in purpose when we like, right? Like right now, they tell us, say, make we leave them there. till a point where they don't solve this problem. So it won't come out.
But if you look at now, these positions where they talk about, it goes beyond getting the energy and getting the zeal. A lot of times you have to be emotionally stable.
Yes.
A lot of time you need to be psychologically ready. A lot of times you need to be emotionally balanced. So it goes beyond physical. If not that one, every youth get them.
Yes.
But when you talk about experience, when you talk about capability, when you talk about accountability, we get a lot of youths where they eye political position to save the generation where they get behind them. That's not illegal tiffin. We get a lot of youths where even when you check what they do now, the reason that they do a lot of things now because they go say, why they complain? You know, there's what they do for front. If I get chance to, if I enter to, I go tifo, I no go lie. So we get a lot of youths where their perception about politics, we're not sure.
Yeah,
it's quite unstable. Say whether they balance or not. So
based on all these things she's saying, you know that abroad we have career politicians. We have youth that have been, you know, from the time of their youth, they single them out in schools, the best in this, the best in that, and they groom them. Is this a future that we might have? Because as it is now, most of the young people are there for their own selfish needs too, because they have been mentored.
Exactly. Now there I won't go. This mentorship. You see, most of the young people where you don't see for office in recent time, where you don't say, oh, we see I may misbehave. All these old politicians then go gather some young people around them. Make this one essay, make this one. Then among them, they look for the ones who conform with their way of doing things. If you there among those PA and SA and you they come tell and say, Oga, this thing, what will you do? I for like make we do them. The people, they complain. When it reach time to make somebody senator, he no go put you there. Now, the person where they always can't do eye service for them, they always say, Oga, very good job. I like that person I go put there. So that's why we talk about bringing a new group of youths. I know, say that they mentor some people where they want put there, and we don't want those people. Because if they put those people there, we go get that kind of problem. Now, on the issue of, say, whether the youths, they ready or they no go there, go thief money, one of the things that they put on ground, we say, now, education of the voters. To tell the voters, say, see, you vote person enter office, no means say once the person enter the office, you go begin do anyhow. You feel removed. Within a year, within some months, where that person enter, you know, do what he talk, say you go do, we feel comot him. And this is not the procedure. And you will want contest for office as a young person, you must enlighten your locals, the people where they your area, to let them know, say, this is not the procedure.
What about the financial constraints? Because the form in Nigeria is not be beans. Presidential form not be beans.
Yes. Now one of the things we done, they make us no fit to run for these things. Even the people who don't reach 30, 35 years, we get the skills and everything. How you want to accumulate that kind of money? So one of the things where we decide, we say, for Nigeria now, you see issues of people where they sick, we get cancer or something. We go gather together for internet, begin donate money, send the person go India, go treat himself. Person won't go school, don't day school, he reach final year because of the forex situation, in money no reach again. We'll come together, we go donate, give them. Then person go come, he won't go do Olympics, he won't go do sports, he go come again, we go gather money, we go give up.
So that's the kind of style.
Exactly. We fit use this same system, come together, gather youths together and say, okay, everybody in a year donate 2,000 naira for this political cause. Then anybody among us will show, say, in get the skill, in get the experience and ability.
Go fund that person and support
we go fund the person. All the person need to show us now, say, I fit do this work. And even before you begin run for that office, you must don't do something around your community.
Actually need to work on that because
honestly,
like where they outside, where they actually want to
reach you, how they go feel reach you.
You know, like I said from the beginning, I don't want to make this whole thing be about me, but there are different.
Some people must champion the cause.
Yes, there are different youth groups where they out there. We don't get 20 million youths since 2012. They start the 20 million youths. I've been joining them, but. Now, about 20 million youths, Gen Voices been there that year, and now we get another one, Concern Nigerians.
So they should just go
find any of this group, join them. We self go talk to all these people and see how we
need to bring you back again.
Yes.
Hopefully with the senior the lady that is coming in Sulere local government, we hope say if we bring two of them, make them say.
You know, we need to sit down and we need to start to make this very, very serious. Thank you very much. Say you come.
To enjoy more of these our ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.